You hunted all the monsters and collected the ingredients needed for the solution to open the chests, as Henderson instructed. Inserting the ingredients in a bottle and shaking it produced the shiny yellow magic solution he described.
What an ignorant fool!
Brown mica was found in the village of the stonemasons, gathered to build Stoneguard Castle. Fernan ignored the masons' warnings and dug deeply into the earth to get the brown mica, allowing the monsters sealed underground to emerge.
it.
Who's there?
I guess you came to die! Oh, my. Are you all right? I'm Sienna Parsons, a wizard from the Resistance. I heard about you from headquarters. Such skill. You must be very strong to fight off all those Archeum soldiers on your own. The good news is, we were able to protect the Golem's heart, thanks to you. Hmm? That purple light. You have a star fragment, right? It sounds more like a predetermined turn of events than a coincidence. They say all power eventually finds its master. Here. This new power should come in handy. Your power will now react with the sealed Golem's heart. Perhaps the power of the Seal Stone can be used in the Titan Reach ruins. I intended to destroy the hidden Golem's heart, so that it would not fall into Archeum's hands. But I never imagined the one who revived the heart would actually absorb its power. This seems like fate. I hope you use your power justly. Oh, by the way, that person Henderson you met was a comrade of mine. We've gone on many adventures together. Now we're all busy doing our own things, but I'll always consider him a precious friend. There are a few things I couldn't give him when he left the Resistance. Would you mind passing them on to him? Thank you. I hid them in an old bag near the Titan Reach ruins. It's going to be hard to see him for a while since I'm busy with the constant provocations of the Archeum Legion. Please give him my best regards. Take care!
Golem's heart without fear of reprisal.
It's been more than 10 years since I touched this hood. Back in those days, I wasn't afraid of monsters or the Archeum Legion. Justice, danger, and the thrill of adventure. That's all I cared about. Ah. Let us drink some beer. Drink it all it's here. Raise a glass high for the victory to us. To the hot desert. We got the treasure. After the sandstorms, we got the golem's heart in our hand. It's in our hands. The foolish tyrant was blinded by his greed. Our strategy worked to give us what we need. Let us go on our way to get us the golem's heart. Even the sandstorms won't keep us from treasure. Nothing can stop us from mighty adventure. Yes, it's true! Giant rocks in the sand do what we command. Our song will open its heart just like we planned. Through the land of the damned, filled with monsters, we will seek them to the end of this world. Let's go on an adventure! Pieces of the heart. 3, 2, 1! Golem will rise when the pieces are combined! Tear down the ramparts! Destruction to it all! Tears of joy in the plaza will be heard around the world! Around the world! Thank you very much, my friend. I got everything back thanks to you. If you ever stop by the Vienta Sanctum, take a look at the tower we constructed when we were in the Resistance. We built up the tower little by little, adding to it whenever we completed another Odyssey. I thought I would never be able to sing that song again, but thanks to you, it's been reborn in my heart. I thought I would never be able to sing. Thank you. Thanks to you, I'm thinking of making a new song with the adventures I remembered. I'm going to write an exciting song thinking about my activities while in the Resistance. I'll let you hear it first, so make sure to stop by again.
Would you... Welcome. Have a great day.
I make high quality. Do you need new armor?
Sienna Parsons, Henderson Harmon, and Louis Hasten, we three vow to liberate Stoneguard, to protect those who suffer from the tyranny of Lord Vernon. As a show of faith, whenever we achieve something towards that goal, we will add a stone to a pile here as proof. As a pile of stones will someday become a tall tower, Stoneguard will one day be freed, and then we will start a new journey in search of our dreams. Until then, we are determined to become one and fight against evil. Sienna, Henderson, and Louis.
Vernon, the Lord of Stoneguard, who colluded with Archeum, exploited the inhabitants and ruled over them with an iron fist. The Resistance raided and seized the Vernon Archeum's army's cargo and distributed it among the people. One day, an extraordinary girl and two dwarves came to visit Vernon. The girl said that if she received funding, she would use it to find a legendary stone called the Heart of the Ancient Golem, build a giant golem, and subdue the Resistance. Though originally filled with doubt, Vernon ended up giving her a substantial sum after watching her golem's performance. The girl's company unraveled the secret of the monolithic boulder. Along the way, a rock struck Henderson and rendered him unconscious. Although they were chased by Chernobog and braved many perilous adventures, in the end, they acquired the stone. After completing the giant golem, the girl made Vernon dance in a huge chest and chant a spell, explaining that it was a ritual that would bind him to the golem, making him its owner. Vernon emerged from the chest, and the giant golem broke down the gate. All at once, the Resistance flooded in and captured the castle. The girl was revealed to be Sienna Parsons, a Resistance member and genius engineer. Even now, when you visit the Enter village, you can still hear tales of her adventures sung by Sienna's comrade-in-arms, Henderson Harmon.
Experience Stoneguard Castle like never before.
In the rocky terrain to the northwest of Stoneguard, there is a path formed by a giant sandworm passing through the rocks. We should be cautious, as there have been frequent reports of missing adventurers here recently.
My God! You can see me? I have been standing here for more than 10 years, and not a single person has ever seen, let alone spoken with me. Finally, the one who can help me has come. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Glenn. Well, it is all for my daughter. I simply could not leave here because I've been so worried about her. My daughter, Marcia, is captain of the Sandworm Raid Group. She intends to catch Queen Belandir, but it's too dangerous. She's being reckless. Marcia has never truly experienced the horror of that monster. Not like me. I lost my leg to the beast, and then the wound festered, and I died. Ordinary people like us are no match for her. What? You don't know Queen Belandir? Oh, she's a dreadful monster who sweeps through the desert, killing and gobbling up everything she encounters. Search around the Sandworm lair, and you'll find traces of the monster. You'll understand why I'm so worried when you see for yourself what it leaves behind. Afterwards, go to her group's campsite and try to convince my daughter. Please, she has no idea what she's up against. I just don't want her to end up like me.
Warning! This is the great corridor through which Queen Belandir roams. Entering risks your life. Go back from whence you came.
Oh my, I'm done for. Oh, my camels. Oh, I'm completely ruined because of Queen Belandir. She vacuumed up 200 of my camels in an instant. Not just the camels, but all the goods they were carrying too.
At first, I went around looking for her in the hopes I might salvage something, but then I saw a pile of bone fragments in a pit connected to the sandworm lair. The pile consisted of bone fragments of the people and animals she consumed. Seeing that, I didn't dare hunt for her anymore. Everyone told me I should be happy that I escaped with my life, but now I'm broke, propertyless, and have a huge debt to pay. Queen Belandir, she ruined my life overnight. You best be careful too. You could be her next victim. You mean the sandworm lair? It's to the east of here. But don't ever go near it. That place is dangerous.
Get over here. Hurry it up. Hurry! Hurry it up! I got lucky. Queen Belandir refuses to give up on her prey once she's marked them for the hunt. People would say it's fate for us to meet, so let's get on with the introductions. I am Josephine Croft, a wizard from Venelux. I'm studying the magic of Soren Warnack, who created the Moonlight Oasis here. I discovered that the magic used by Soren Warnack correlates with Queen Belandir's mana, so I've been investigating the Queen's behavior. That's the reason I went there. Did you go looking for Queen Belandir on purpose? She has already taken so many Resistance members from us. You almost became one of them. Did you do that out of curiosity? Oh, I understand. I'd want to stop my family if they said they would defeat Queen Belandir. I think I know how Glenn feels. Did you say Marcia? You should hurry up and try to persuade her.
I'm busy doing some maintenance at the moment, my friend. Were you hoping to go up to see the observatory? As you can see, the ladder is under repair. It will take some time to fix it properly. Maybe you can fly down to the observatory, if you can jump from that lofty hill there. You're not really going to try that, are you?
I've never seen you before. What brings you here?
So what you're saying is that Queen Belandia is a monster that can't be beaten, and I should give up and stop trying.
I don't know why a complete stranger like you is so concerned for my safety, but what do you think we're doing here? Everyone who's ever lived in this area has lost something precious because of Queen Belandia. They still are. We're fighting so that this tragedy finally ends. I've made a detailed plan. If you don't trust me, you can look at the journal in my barracks.
I, Marcia Richhill, swear on my life to defeat Queen Belandia, who killed my father.
A heroic sword to protect my beloved daughter, Marcia. There you are. Did you meet with Marcia? Did she agree to stop pursuing Queen Belandir? Good heavens. Now what do I do? Who knows what might happen to Marcia if I just leave things like this? Knowing her, she'll likely end up trying to fight Queen Belandir head-on. Yes, that's a better approach. I should help my daughter so that she isn't put in danger. But how? There is that trap Marcia set. I wonder if we can lure the beast there.
What? I wasn't serious. Now that I think about it, luring the beast would be too risky. An ambush could just as easily put us at a disadvantage. How could we even bait a giant monster like... I didn't realize someone so skilled was nearby. If anyone could find a way to help my daughter, it'd be Josephine Croft.
I know I'm overstepping myself here, but I need you to do this one last favor.
Oh, we meet again. You look like you have something important to tell me. Ah, I see. If that is the intent of the raid group, I would like to lend them my strength. So, you mean to bait Queen Belandir to ensure the safety of the raid group, right? Well, I think there is a way we can do that. Oh, come to think of it, Clay wrote in one of his books that Queen Belandir is attracted to strong mana. He also wrote the potent sandworm poison sac can be utilized as raw material for mana production. With the potent sandworm poison sac and magic amplification gear, you can create a device that emits mana to attract Queen Belandir. If that doesn't work, you'll have to resort to your own devices to lure her over to you. It's true that power can be used to detect other power that comes from the same source. Did you know that? Queen Belandir's power was derived from a star fragment. Fundamentally, the same as your own. So you really didn't know. Star fragments themselves are nothing more than a pure form of power. If someone with evil intent uses one, they can make a monster as fearsome as Queen Belandir. I'm sure that there are more monsters in this world created from star fragments. Let's try making a luring trap first. While I'm away looking for the lure magic schema, go collect bristled armadillo scales and potent poison sacs. You can easily find plenty of armadillos in the Moonlight Desert, but if you defeat them recklessly, the scales will end up getting ruined. First, make sure they're stunned by the trap before you go to kill them. That way, you'll be able to get the bristled scales in good condition. Sandworms make stronger poison when they are young, but it's difficult to quietly sneak up on them because they're so wary. There is a resistance force that guards the sandworm hatchery near its lair. Maybe we could ask them for help.
This is a sandworm hatchery. It's a dangerous place, so you should leave. You're looking for poison sacs? Then you'll need to find the baby sandworms. But they are very sensitive, and it'd be difficult to approach them. Hey, do you know how to shapeshift? Good. Maybe you could shapeshift yourself into an insect. You know what? If you promise to help me, I will guide the way. Good. I'll brief you the details after we get in. Let's go, while no one is around. Now, let me ask you a favor. You can get potent poison sacs from baby sandworms. Shape-shift into an insect and approach them. What I need is a sandworm egg that is about to hatch. You'll find it while you're hunting baby sandworms. I'll leave it to you then. Wow! I didn't expect to discover this precious thing. The shell is very fragile. Try not to damage it.
What the? Help me! Help!
Darn, I shouldn't have come here. Let's get out of here before more of them come.
The potent sandworm poison sac is also used as a raw material for mana production. It is particularly suitable for a mana amplifier to lure Queen Belandia, because it can be used to freely adjust the emitted level of mana based on external conditions.
If you want to know more about Queen Belandir, I'm sure Clay's book will help. I left it on my desk, so feel free to read it whenever you feel like it. You're back just in time. I found the right magic schema that we can use for the bait. Since you have all the ingredients I mentioned, let's get started right away. First, put the potent sandworm poison sac over here. Apply it to the armadillo scales. Finish by carving the magic schema on the elemental fusion stone and... Huh? Failed. Hard to believe I made a mistake. It must be the fusion stone. Elemental fusion stones are riddled with impurities, making it difficult to use them for complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters. Naturally, we just need to make a pure elemental fusion stone that can be engraved with any schema. I'll prepare everything else, so please get me the required materials. We're going to need some moonlit sand crystals and cactus water. Sand crystals are available in the highlands around the sandworm lair, and cactus water is available south of the Moonlight Desert.
The first attempt to build the device for luring Queen Belandia ended in failure. Since common elemental fusion stones often contain impurities, they cannot be used to contain delicate and complex schema, like the magic schema for attracting monsters. Josephine explained that making a pure elemental fusion stone will make up for this error.
To turn a sandworm into Queen Belandia. The sandworm's poison sac, the source of poisonous mana, reacts sensitively to external conditions. Not only can it adjust the level of mana emitted depending on these conditions, it also emits a substance that detects the mana of another entity.
You can get a glimpse of Clay's interest in the various monsters and poisons of Silesium through his books. These books contain interesting information, such as the fact that the mighty Queen Belandia was originally a small sandworm, and that sandworm poison sacs have the rare ability to detect another being's mana.
I'm the contract manager for the...
Just thief again today.
Oh, what do I do? I must stop the experiment soon. I was planning to conduct an experiment today, but my assistant didn't show up. Can you help me out? Thank you. So, for your first task, please fetch the bucket over there. It's under the roof and has been catching rainwater. In the meantime, I'll set up the experiment. Please bring the bucket inside the lab.
This should be far enough. What a fateful day! This should be far enough. This should be far enough. I'm off!
You're just in time. I just finished setting up the experiment. I want to see how rainwater of a certain composition affects this area. I'm going to mix these ingredients in the rainwater you brought to make the experimental rainwater. I want you to sprinkle that rainwater on the scarab and observe while it's wet. I'm mixing the ingredients in the rainwater. It's almost done. I've created the experimental rainwater. Be careful. Scarabs can become hostile suddenly when they are soaking wet from rain. glad you were with me. It was the cursed rain that affected the creatures and harvesters in this area. A decade ago, Laslan was suddenly hit by tainted rain, which turned the creatures that were touched by it into rampaging monsters. I traced the composition of the tainted rain, and learned about the curse-causing ingredients used by the Shadowmancers. The rainwater you just sprinkled was made from those same ingredients. It seems to have the exact same effect as the tainted rain does. I'll report back to Venilux with the results of today's experiment. Thank you for your help, adventurer.
I'm gonna go check out the farmer dance today. I'm gonna go check out the farmer dance today.
Try to deliver the tales in advance so you don't run out of time.
Oh, I failed again. Ah, don't you know about Shapish Reconnaissance? It's a tradition where hunters make a journey among the wolves when morphed into the weakest animal, the sheep, to test their courage. If you want to be recognized as a true hunter, you have to pull this off, and it's not easy. Would you care to give it a try? You can start by finding the sheep morph stone at the...
I'll contact the Resistance and arrange to collect the star fragment.
Try to deliver the tales in advance so you don't run out of time. I see a front runner already!
Please, accept this in return.
Try to deliver the tales in advance so you don't run out of time. Try to deliver the tales in advance so you don't run out of time.
I'll contact the Resistance and arrange to collect the star fragment. I'll contact the Resistance and arrange to collect the star fragment.
You also came for this fragment, didn't you? Impossible!
The Star of Siliveth. Every last piece shall be mine.
Oh! The delivery for the northern campsite is already finished. Try moving to another campsite. Try to deliver the tales in advance so you don't run out of time.
Why did you come alone? Where's Neil? What? He was murdered by an Archeum soldier? Good gods. In the end, we couldn't save Neil after all. The star fragments are dangerous. You too should be aware of the power of the star fragment. This one will soon be returned to the Resistance headquarters. I can take things from here. Good job.
Nowadays, more novice hunters are put in danger while going out to the plains.
You're fearless because you're ignorant. Oh well. If you see a hunter in danger, help them.
adventurer. I'm doing my best to train and become the very best hunter I can be. Hopefully I'll be able to meet the hero who saved my life if I end up becoming a famous hunter.
Finally, you're here.
Huh? Hmm?
Oh, I'm not.
Huh?
Where are all the hunters going?
Adventuring alone, or in a group. Either way, Vestige, you've probably been to every corner of this area. Why don't you go if you go there? You've probably been to every corner of this area. If you go
Stoneguard Castle like never before. Experience Stoneguard Castle like never before. A chance like this doesn't come along every day. Welcome. Want to take the last spot? This is your chance to experience the siege for yourself. Oh no, it's too dangerous to get close when the siege is in full swing. You could get caught in the crossfire.
We can still take a tour of the site, though. You'll come along? Great! This magic circle right next to us will take us there. Use this magic circle and we'll be on our way. Now, if you look over here, this is the outer gate of Stoneguard Castle. In the last siege, a battle carrier from the Sieging Guild dropped their reinforcements right here, just in the nick of time. The Sieging Guild was able to nearly obliterate the walls, turning the battle in their favor. Now on to the next. Hey, you! Last one to join the tour. Can you pull the lever over there that looks just like this one? Pull it right when I pull mine, okay?
There's too many of them. We have to break through the defenses.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Get down here!
Out of your mind? Even if Vernon's locked up, and we're practically raiding an empty house, you shouldn't just stand there. What are you talking about? He's a villain who only cares about himself, not the people. The Archaeans as tough as ever. Let's show them what we're made of, shall we? Now, go!
day we take back Stonegull! Soldiers, assemble at the Central Resurrection location!
Let's take control of the Central Resurrection location.
Stay all in formation!
Die quietly!
dramatic finale to a dramatic battle. That's it for today's Siege Warfare tour. Invigorating, wasn't it? You were so quiet, though. I'll bet you were just hanging on my every word and didn't want to miss anything. Anyway, Jake Hander asked for you. He saw the list of guests for today's tour and asked you to stop by his office after. You must be a big name to meet with Jake Hander himself. Wish you'd told me you were a special guest before the tour. And with that, I have to prepare for the next group. Thanks for joining us.
Archeum is out there trying to destroy us. Now is not the time to allow infighting within the Resistance. Yes, improving our combat prowess is important, but we can achieve that safely with intense training. If we go into battle so soon after taking back Stoneguard Castle, the Resistance will lose not only morale, but lives. What do you think? Real combat experience without the risk. All right. If there are no casualties, let's try it. What do you think, Jake? Can you compromise? All right. If I have your word, I will write this all down in the Resistance Code. We should also determine the privileges of the strongest guilds. Thanks to our friend, we were able to come to an agreement.
Mordecai to...
Oh, you're back. What happened? Oh, that means you defeated the creature. Amazing! My eyes didn't deceive me. I knew you could do it. That Guardian seems to have chosen you. This Guardian's pledge didn't open, even for me. What an honor. The Guardian lends its power to your soul through the pledge ritual. It becomes contained in the Guardian's pledge if the pledge bearer dies. The owner of that Guardian's pledge may transform into the Guardian at any time to use their power. Their circumstances vary. There are pledges to protect cherished ones, or pledges that someone has forced. As you likely already know, to maximize the Guardian's power, you need pledge loops. The more of these Guardians' forgotten memories that you find, the more powerful that Guardian will become. Oh, wait! Why not try joining our guild? Oh, that's unfortunate, but it can't be helped. Visit me anytime you change your mind.
In Jake Handa's office, the two leaders of the Resistance, Da Vinci Aaron and Jake Handa, were in the middle of a fierce discussion over the Resistance's siege warfare. After coming to an agreement, Jake asked you to keep the Guardian's pledge well, and explained to you about the pledge and the Guardian. He said that the Guardians are those who have offered up their soul and power through the pledge, and the pledge's owner may morph into the Guardian to use their power at any time.
I've made a full recovery, thanks to you. You were incredible during that mission. Your guild must be singing your praises. Excuse me? You're this strong and you haven't joined a guild yet? I'm surprised. Being a part of a guild has many benefits. You should join one as soon as you can. You and Da Vinci may have defeated Zaroff, but Khazar's forces are still out there. There's no shortage of encounters with them, unfortunately. To respond to so many calls, the Resistance guilds are working across regions. That's why the Allied Resistance forces provide a base for each guild. We hope to offer support in every region. If you want to learn more, try visiting a guild merchant named Soleil in Stepping Stone Plaza. He's very knowledgeable about guild bases and can tell you more.
Where are you off to in such a hurry in the rain?
The guild still has you work when it rains, huh?
Welcome. Sophia has told me a lot about you. And I heard you helped save the children from Archeum. What can I do for you? Ah, guild bases. We have one here in Vienta Village, too. Just as Da Vinci leads the Allied Resistance Forces of Laslam, the Allied Resistance Forces of Stoneguard are led by Jake Hander. But when the need arises, we all work together regardless of where we're located. That's where guild bases come in handy. Bases are open to any guild, as long as they meet a few requirements. They are dedicated spaces reserved for experienced guilds. One of the most popular activities are the guild raids, where you and your guild members work together to take on dangerous missions. There's also an arena, where you can pit yourself against your guild members and test your skills. There are also shops on site, including a guild merchant, guild supplies merchant, storage manager, and a sundries merchant. Follow this path straight up to the Artisan Plaza. The guild base is the largest building over there. They're also marked on the map. Look for Artisan Plaza and the guild base on the map. For starters, guild merchants like me offer items in exchange for guild coins, earned from guild activities. Guild supplies merchants sell items that are useful for siege warfare. Note that only guild leaders and guild advisors can shop there. And just like in town, there is a storage manager and a sundries merchant for your convenience. It was my pleasure. Any friend of Sophia's is a friend of mine. Please, come by anytime.
You're back? Hello there. Planning on going hunting? Be careful out there. You're an important customer to me.
Adventurer Emerson's Lucky Store.
Take care and check you have everything you need.